GN Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome back to the Door Show! A little bit more volume on that here today. Presented to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group and brought to you, as always, in partnership with the Respected Rhinos Club. You see them up there. Follow them at Respected Rhinos on Twitter and follow the aforementioned Diamond Hand Media Group at the DHM Group on Twitter as well. My friends, I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Cap and Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy. Today's special guest of the day, one that I am very, very excited about, joining us in about 30 minutes from now and do our own research together. Now, my friends, before we can do any of that, a couple of items I need you to do for me. Item number one, please take a quick second to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Yeah, I know, DZ. For some reason, my fucking, I don't know what's going on. My, fuck you, Truth. No, it's actually really pissing me off right now. You talk about Starbucks. I pay a shitload for this fucking Wi-Fi right now. And it is really irritating the absolute hell out of me that it is doing this. You can't get a hold of anybody at Xfinity. If you guys want to know, we'll do this on the intro. If you really guys really want to know about it, because you can't hear me. You can't get a hold of anybody at Xfinity. You can't call anyone. You can't get through to anyone via their text. You can't do anything. And they've been doing nonstop work. So I'm so glad that I pay all this money for this high-speed internet that is complete dog shit. So hopefully it'll reset. It'll get good here very soon. But again, smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell on Twitter or onto YouTube, because now I'm all thrown the fuck off. Why not? On YouTube if you're watching there, so you never miss any of the Diamond Hand Media Group content dropping out here on this channel. Or if you're watching on Twitter, hit that follow button, notification bell there, so you never miss any of the DHM social media content. Or if you are listening to the podcast, which appears to be the more preferable way to do so today, make sure you hit that follow button or that subscribe button right here and right now, as the audio of every episode releases after each live show is complete. Next item up on deck, you can be so kind, you can find it in that big old diamond hand heart of yours to do so today. Make sure you go ahead and hit that other like button, hit that retweet button, leave me a comment, leave me a rating, jump on over yonder. Hold on, wait. I'm all thrown the fuck off now. This pisses me off because it's not resetting and I really don't like it. Son of a bitch. Jump on over yonder in the live YouTube chat if you are watching live. Hopefully the video fixes some point in time here today and you'll be able to comment free. It looks like everybody's still commenting pretty good here, so it doesn't seem to be affecting the live chat whatsoever, because there's three key reasons you need to be in the YouTube live chat. Number one is how we start every show by saying GM, hey, hi, hello to all the members of the live YouTube chat located over there, aka the Diamond Hand Fan. Number two, it is how you can enter it. Oh, no, it's how me and you stay in constant contact throughout the duration of every single show. And number three, it is how you can enter in to the Daily Door Show giveaway of the day by simply commenting the secret phrase of the day in the live YouTube chat. Last but not least, hit that share button. Send this on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you. What you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander. Somebody who can handle the downs and the ups of the market as well as life, as well as any other given circumstance, and can rebound from those things. Could also use a little extra knowledge and insights about the Web3 and NFT space from time to time. Can't thank you enough when you do all of those things. It only helps you make the Diamond Hand Media Group, all of our shows on this platform, and this here doggone Door Show bigger and better for each and every one of you. It's not that funny. Oh, this is going to be a show. Oh, son of a bitch. Woo! Ha 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 ha. Oh, so fucking funny. Who called it a funny bone anyway? Golly. Oh, this stupid fucking internet too. I tell you what, this is complete dog shit. I wonder what I can do here. Oh, golly. Fucking. All right. Well, this is going to be an interesting show today, kids. I do not know why this internet is being like this. This is absolutely insane because I see it I see it, not a good connection. I don't literally, that makes no like I'm literally plugged in. It's making me so doggone agitated. What are you gonna do, kids? What are you gonna do? And Tom, it's funny you say I feel you stuck in rural Oregon. Well, the funny thing is I'm in the middle of fucking Chicago. You know, I'm in the middle of Chicago. And Xfinity literally has a monopoly on this area, and it is such dog shit. I don't know if I have like maybe there's issues right now. Let me see if there's issues right now. Gosh darn it, guys. I'm so sorry. This sucks. I hate when this doggone stuff happens, especially when it's out of my control. But hey, that's it. It's out of my control. What the hell you want me to do? Let's see if they're got any updates over here at Xfinity. Oh no, service is fine. Hey, they processed my payment faster than they could even fucking send it to me. The sons of bitches anyhow. All right, kids. Well, it's November the 11th, 2022, 11/11/22. Whoa, make a wish. Holy cannoli. That's a lot of angel numbers or whatever you consider them as. I don't know, sequential numbers. I don't know. 11/11/2022. It's also Veterans Day. Before we dive into anything, any national holidays, anything in between, shout out to all my veterans out there, the ones that are members of the show. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I can't read this doggone. Get that chat off of my screen for a minute. I'm seeing you guys go crazy. Shout out to all of the members of the military, all of our veterans that are members of the Diamond Hand Media family. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff Matthews, for defending our country and our freedoms. We appreciate you so much here. Thank you for being one of the best hosts and co-hosts and business partners in the land. And anybody who is out there listening to me right now, whether it's your first time or your most recent time, you've been tuning in for a long time here at the Door Show or any of the Diamond Hand Media Group content. Thank you. Thank you for, again, your sacrifices, for defending our country and our freedoms, for doing things that very few Americans will. Thank you so damn much. It means the world to me. I know how much of a sacrifice it is to you guys, and I don't think enough people realize that anymore, especially some of these generations coming up. But that's not what I'm here to say. I'm here to say Happy Veterans Day, and thank you to all of you who have served. And to tell you that your secret phrase of the day, my friends, is let's get jolly. Hashtag let's get jolly. Hashtag let's get jolly. Hashtag let's get jolly is your secret phrase of the day. You don't have to put the apostrophe, but let's get jolly will get you good to go. Man, I am just so doggone excited that this internet is not, it usually adjusts. I don't know if I should like maybe try and reset real quick. I don't know. As you're ending the secret phrase of the day, I don't think it's going to mess anything up. I don't think it will do anything. So I'm going to try and reset the connection here. I'm going to take myself away for just a half a second. Don't worry. It's all good. I will be right back, everybody. Hashtag let's get jolly in the live chat. BRB. Okay, well, who's to say, who's to know? I went to refresh, and I don't want it to fuck up the whole stream. Ah, man, this is just interesting. So we'll just keep rocking and rolling, and we'll hope that the fucker resets. Cause daggone it, what a son of a bitch! I hate when that happens, but is what it is, kids. We'll keep moving regardless. Your national holidays of the day, my friends. Hopefully, you'll be able to see the screen. I think you will. It's probably just my video, so this should be okay. It is once again Veterans Day. It is the 315th day of the year. We're 86% of the way through 2022. 49 days remain. It's Friday, the 11th of November. Once again, Veterans Day all day long, and it is National Sunday Day. So you want to celebrate two holidays at once, go down to your local restaurant or your local ice cream shop or ice cream parlor or whatever the hell they call it, wherever you're from, your Oberweis. Oh, shout out Oberweis. Wowza Kapauza. And go buy your friendly local neighborhood veteran a nice Sunday and tell them, thank you for defending our country and our freedoms. Not thank you for service, thank you for service, thank you for service. Like everybody else does, thank you for defending our country and our freedoms. Mean it. Look them in the eyes, buy them a sundae, and knock out, kill two birds, one stone, both holidays by simply buying a sundae for a veteran today. Shout out to all the veterans and shout out to all of you who are going to be celebrating National Sunday Day as well. Your word of the day, my friends, is interesting. It doesn't sound like what it means, and I don't know that I've ever really used it in a sentence, but your word of the day is dowdy. Dowdy. D-O-U-G-H-T-Y. Dowdy. It means to be brave, strong, and determined. Dowdy. Cap, could you use it in a sentence, please? Whoosher! Oh, hello, Matilda. Anything you need to say to the people? Hello, girl. Anything else? Okay, sounds good. The family sent gifts to the Dowdy firefighters for saving their cat. Whoa! What? Hey, talk about this was supposed to be a part of this show. The sentence, that was the sentence I found. The first sentence I found. The family sent gifts to the Dowdy firefighters for saving their cat, otherwise known as the brave, strong, and determined firefighters. Dowdy. You didn't come here for that bullshit, but it's a mental vacation when you show up to the Door Show. Don't expect coming for all that usual nonsense. We ain't talking SBF, CZ. Well, yeah, we got to talk about it a little bit, but it ain't all going to be the same old usual bullshit. So, my friends, we move into the first segment of the day, officially. Word on the chain. Sorry. Oh, now that's some high quality H2O. I tell you what, I was a thirsty fella right there. Wow. Welcome in to your first segment of the day. Word on the Chain, brought to you in partnership with Coffee Labs Roasters. And in full transparency, this is not Coffee Labs. This is the last pot of that Target blend bullshit. And if you're tired of drinking that Target blend bullshit, stop wasting your time. Just go to this episode's description. Click on that nice link down there, coffeelabs.com. You'll see also a coupon, a discount code, if you will, that when you get to checkout, nothing off limits, pick it all out, whatever your taste buds desire. You can get 10% off all your orders, not the first, not the last, all of them, and free shipping on orders of $50 plus if you simply enter in code DMND Hand Radio down there in the description. I'm pointing like this. What the fuck am I doing that for? Down there like this. Soon will be updated to the DHM group, but right now, keeping it the same. If you got to order your coffee, it is Friday, payday. Typically get those groceries, get you some coffee. But if you're drinking on the Black Elixir of the Gods right now, so am I. Take your sip. I'll be right back. Whoo. Ha. Ladies and gentlemen, despite where it goes, up, down, left, right, and center, you know how we always start this doggone segment. Oh. Nice and red. Nice and red. Your current Bitcoin and Ethereum prices with a dash of flow, brought to you courtesy of CryptoBubbles.com. Bitcoin in the one spot. Current price per on BTC is $16,997 US dollars. Market cap of $326 billion. 24-hour volume of $60 billion. It's up 0.9% on the hour. Woo! But down 2% on the day and down 18.3% on the week. Ethereum in the two spot. ETH, current price per of $1,280 US dollars. Market cap of $157 billion. 24-hour volume of $22 billion. It's up 2% on the hour, up 1% on the day, but still down a whopping 21% on the week. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Is that bad? Goodness gracious, all Friday. What are you going to do? We'll talk about some of the things that have been definitely a contributing factor to it. Hey, I'm able to say contributing today and distributing. Damn. I don't know what I was doing with the doggone syllables. Don't ask. We used to clap them syllables out. Did you used to clap them? Tell me in the chat. Did you guys used to clap them syllables out when you were in elementary school? I had to remember what I was doing. Syllables. I was fucking up syllables the other day. I couldn't get that shit out to save my life. And also, we're gonna let it flow. Let yourself go. Slow and low. That is the tempo. Current price per of $1.26 USD. Market cap of 1.3 billion. 24-hour volume of 50 million. Up 1.7% on the hour. Down 5.3% on the day. And oh my gosh, you thought ETH was rough. Flow is down a whopping 30.1% on the week. So we will not stay in that, my friends, because nobody wants to hear about that bullshit. Nobody cares to deal with that drama whatsoever. So we will keep it moving and keep it grooving right along into some of the latest word on the chain. Has it? FTX is officially filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Not good, not great whatsoever. If you didn't see, SBF's net worth went down from 16 billion straight to zero, and he's officially resigned as the CEO of FTX. What will happen to FTX? Where's it going to go? Who's to say, who's to know? But it is not good. Chapter 11 has been filed, and this is really shaking up everything. This is, you're seeing a direct impact on everything that's going on right now in the market. The downturn in crypto, the downturn everywhere. And we had one little positive run of a day in stocks, IRL stocks, and now everybody's, we're back. We're out of a recession. It's down to 7.7%. We're back. Bull runs here. Let's go, boys. I don't know about all that, but hey, believe what you want. However, I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. I still just think we still got a little ways before we get out of the weeds yet. However, so I want to talk about something else. Speaking of it shaking up literally everything in the space right now, as far as Web3 and crypto, NFTs, yada, 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 it's shaking up a lot for everyone, to tell you the truth. And by everyone, if you haven't seen, there's a big name in the space that came out with some pretty crazy tweets yesterday. Deepak.eth, if you don't know who that is, he is a big Bored Ape collector, an OG Basie and CryptoPunk collector. And my man seems to be officially leaving the space. He tweeted, "My NFT collection is now available. It will either be sold to the highest bidder or be placed in a fractional DAO. Well, I will be selling 80% ownership for 8K ETH to the community. DMs open. Check them out." He also put the thread below. This includes Alien Tiffany Punk 5822, 9 other Tiffany Punks with the NF and pendants, Gold Ape 232, 6 other Basies, 3 mutants, 5 other side plots, and a ENS. So he's literally selling Deepak. Is he literally selling Deepak? No. He's selling Helix. He's selling Helix.eth. So why is he doing this? You might be asking, what the hell is going on? This is absolutely crazy. Why might this be happening? Well, this is happening because, much like a lot of people, he got heavily impacted by the FTX deal. It just begs repeating to get your shit off of exchanges. Just to your keys, your crypto. Everybody says it, and it's becoming like community and utility and all these overused fucking words in the space. And it's so doggone annoying because it's true. And you need to take control of your crypto. You can't just leave it on exchanges. And yeah, sure, crypto.com and Coinbase coming out saying we're good. Our reserves cover 1-to-1, no question whatsoever. We'll give you a fully audited report. Dope, great. But look at what we've already seen. Holy shiitake mushrooms. I mean, nobody saw this coming. Even the partners of FTX learned about this via Twitter. Nobody saw this coming, my friend. So it's definitely something to think about, a little something, something, just to take note of that, man, oh man, you can't, this is still the Wild West. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. So make sure you're CYAing, covering, wait. Seeing YA, covering your ass. Practice CYA, covering your ass. That's what, practice CYA. That's what you should do. All right. So this internet thing is really pissing me off. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, hey, tell me in the chat. Hey, y'all, am I still fucking, am I still glitchy as shit? Because it seems that my internet is dog shit. And I don't know if I reset this, if I reset this browser that it's going to reset everything. Anybody? Going once, going twice? Is it still fucking up? Am I still glitchy? Am I still kind of laggy? Anybody? Anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Can anybody just Granny? All right. So, all right. If something fucking happens to where I don't come back. Oh, if something happens, I will create a brand new stream. It's okay. Everybody relax. We'll be just fine. YouTube or Xfinity's trying to shut down the message I'm trying to push today. And I don't want this to be glitchy while I'm talking with a brand new guest. So, yeah, fuck that. All right. So I'm going to try and reset this. Everybody be cool. If it fucks up, I will create a brand new stream and I will start it all over again. Just be on the lookout. You'll just be on the lookout. But I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. BR. Let's fucking go, baby! Woo! Hey, just a quick little reset, motherfuckers, and we here. We live in prime time. Tell me I'm clear. Tell me I'm clear. Tell me I'm clear. I'm telling you now, I ain't got no issues. Woo! Hey, also, yeah, that might be Christmas, dude. Oh, hey, baby, how you doing there, Dr. J? Hey, baby, yeah, all right. I was a little worried it was gonna fuck everything up, but it's all right. Fuck it, we good. Hey, I do need a new camera because this motherfucker right here, he's okay, but yeah, or it's either that motherfucker. I've had him for maybe too long, probably too, and he just he ain't nothing special. Also, they got a what the fuck that was? They got they got a setting on this fucking platform I use to a StreamYard in order to take it up to 4K resolution. I think I only got it on 1080p too. So who's to say, who's to know? Appreciate you guys sticking through that bullshit. Let's actually talk some shit now, huh? So yeah, the rumors are true. Everybody, literally, you can literally look at DT_chain. That's Deepak. Literally, these motherfuckers are selling off their assets. They all bet big into fucking FTX. And now, like, you're telling me, like, okay, I know I was bitching about Tom Brady, but the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the fucking wall, you guys. Like, I know divorce is hard, and I don't even want to go down into that rabbit hole as that's coming out of my mouth, but I don't know shit about divorce. Well, I kind of do, but I don't know. I'm staying out of that rabbit hole. It just feels, why I mentioned it, it just feels like this has been something brewing for a long time. Like, if you don't watch football, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but Tom Brady has really, he has really struggled this year. Really fucking struggled this year. And this might be Cap putting on a tinfoil hat and talking shit. You know how I am. What do you want from me? Fuck off. I'm sorry, okay? I'm going to be who I'm going to be. But also, hey, maybe this was like a whole fucking orchestrated deal. It's coming out that Gensler was in bed with SBF. I mean, hey, this ain't no political show. I'm just putting out dots. I always say to you, this ain't right leaning, this ain't left leaning. We don't need none of that. Hey, I'm just telling you right here, right now, live in prime time, that there's some dots, there's some things happening. And I'm actually going to bring the screen back up real quick because when I reset that, it was jagging up. So let me, not that one. Oh, shit. Apparently, it just decides to do whatever it wants to do when you share the screen. Okay. Cool. Hey, we learned together. All right, word on the chain has it. Item number 3. My friends, OpenSea. I'm a poet. Now you know it. Has officially come out with their stance on creator royalties live on November the 9th, 2022, 2 days ago now. Well, almost 2 full 48 hours ago at 4:08 p.m. OpenSea tweets update. We will continue to enforce creator fees on all existing collections. Very interesting read, and I highly suggest that you read this bitch. Don't just fucking scroll. Everything, yeah, okay, yeah, everything's good. Just fucking read, okay? Because there's 2 big things that I took away from this, from actually reading this thread. Number 1 is this graph. This graph literally shows that investors, the community members, the DGen MFs chasing a bag right now, are going after their bag rather than paying for collector fees or creator fees. I'm sorry, royalty fees. There's all so much shit going on. I'm trying to keep it fucking serious. But a straight serious, I don't even know. There's so much shit happening. But there is an overwhelming percent of fees not received on the top 20 NFT collections by volume. It's literally showing, this graph literally fucking shows that people are going to different marketplaces that do not give you fees, that do not make you pay fees. I mean, it literally day by day. You can see it day by fucking day. It literally is a whole trend. It's the way the market is going. People do not want to pay fees. People want their bag. This space has transferred from a let's help each other, let's grow, let's be community, let's do all of this shit, to let me get my bag. How can I fill my bag as fast as I possibly can? Because, oh my gosh, maybe Jim Cramer was right, or maybe I don't think Jim Cramer talks shit about that. Just first person that came to my name. Maybe such and such influencer was right, and everything is going to go to hell, and I need to get out as fast as I can. I couldn't disagree more. I could not disagree more. The space is set up for the fucking long term, but this shit has to stop. This shit has to stop. 56% holy shit. Holy shit. Like, only 56% of trades saw creator fees received on November the 2nd. That is a month of data, and it has only slowly gone down. Also, this right here. Big. The 7th one. Unless something changes soon, this space is trending towards significantly fewer fees paid to creators. No policy that we implement will reverse this trend if this behavior continues. And I think that's point blank, period. I think that is straight fucking oh, fucking. This is why I stay out of the live chat. Becca, you just fucking oh shit. But it's very true. Obviously, OpenSea sees it, and I completely agree with what they're saying right here. It's so damn true. And if it isn't fixed, if we don't correct it, I promise you guys, it's not going to be good for the projects in the long term. Because what have I said on this show off the rip? From the rip, you guys, never anything different, that this space, these NFT projects, are businesses. You are a VC investor, if you will, and this is your opportunity to get involved with something that a lot of people don't, or have the opportunity to, rather. Get involved with something at the very beginning when nobody knows about it, or even better yet, most people are doubting it. You don't get opportunities like this in life, and people are leaving as fast as they possibly can, and now we're taking away one of the bigger sources of cash flow for the creators in this space, and that is the secondary market. Those are secondary royalties. You need that in order to continue to grow. Unless you just want another piece of merchandise, or that you hope to God sells to people outside of your community, which at this point right now, why the fuck would it? People aren't even buying pictures. Why the fuck would they buy merch of your community when they're not even in your community? Or what, you want another secondary collection that is just going to be a race to the fucking bottom? You might be upset that I'm saying this right now, but fuck all. It's true. It's true. You want another secondary collection that's just going to be a race for fucking undercutting, and it's just, oh, well, liquidity. They got another project. It must be all about money. We must do this. Why? What's the point? You bitch and moan and whine and complain about projects being dark or silent or not doing anything. Why? What point? What reason do they have to do anything right now? People can't, until the NFT space as a whole at large, and I'm not saying the Diamond Hand fam, most of the Diamond Hand fam, 99.99% does not think in the way of the space in general, right? But as a whole, this space is only concerned about their money. And until we can trust the NFT space as a whole to hold a floor price and make them go up and not down, what are we doing? It's like, oh, Cap, well, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Floor price is made up. Don't you want to be happy about your investment? Don't you want to be excited when you go to look at something? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. That's just what I think. That's where I want to be involved, right? So that's just what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, and everywhere I'm going. Hold on. I just want to make sure everything was fucking good on this and that I didn't fuck something up by resetting the stream. All right. We all good. All right. Sick. Oh, one more item. Sorry, went on a rant there. Word on the chain has it. Item. Ah, shit. I shouldn't have closed that one. I forgot there was one more little piece of information here. Hold on, kids. Hold on. Word on the chain has it. Item number 1, 2, 3, 5. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deadfellas and Wrangler officially released their brand new denim Wrangler jaqueta. That's right. There you go. There you have it. You see the Wranglers, you see some of the Deadfellas, you see the DF, you see it's classic, it's nice, a little whitewash, it's not too shabby, not too shabby. Again, though, dope. Actually, you know what? Maybe not again, though. The more I look at this is less about Deadfellas and more about the partnership, because you got a Wrangler there, and I mean, this makes Wrangler more of a lifestyle brand, no? Doesn't it kind of feel like that? Doesn't it kind of feel like this is a little bit more, I don't know. It feels a little more update, a little more modern. I'd wear that denim jacket. That thing's fire. And I don't hold no Deadfellas, so I don't know. Maybe I'd walk back my statement a little bit. Who's to say, who's to know? A little something to think about. Interesting that I talked about merch in my last little rant, and then this is the closing thing. I didn't have that planned at all. But now I kind of walk back my statement a little bit. That's pretty badass. I don't know. Maybe I'd wear it. Would you? Hey, chat. Would you wear that? Would you wear that out to the club on Saturday nights, or just not even Saturday nights? Just would you wear that out in general? What do you think, chat? Let me know, Diamond Hand fam. Let me know. Let's see what's going on. I got everything rocking and rolling. TJ should be showing up here shortly. Make sure everything's all good to go. Do. All right, I gotta know. I'm trying to look in the chat. Nobody's you gotta tell me, chat. You gotta tell me what's going on. You gotta tell me if you'd rock that shit or not. Oh, hell yeah, you would, Jeff. Jeff Matthews rocking with his fucking corduroy. Jeff Matthews just put on his damn corduroys and rock that shit. We don't go clubbing. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't go clubbing either, dude. I don't really go out whatsoever. You know, it's funny. I was looking at the niche of like the people who tune into this show, and I'm only 26, right? But like the niche is like 31 to 42, and it's fucking hilarious. It's like, you know, we still hit the market of like 21 to 28-year-olds, I think it is, or whatever the hell the range is. But it's so funny. Like there's a bunch of old ass motherfuckers that tune into this show. Not you're saying you're old or decrepit or anything. You're not that fucking old, but I mean, you're older than me, son of a bitch. I mean, not necessarily old enough to be my dad. or anything, or my mom, for crying out loud, but you're still fucking older than dirt. Sheepers creepers. I'm gonna shoot TJ a DM here real quick. Hopefully he didn't get lost in the Ethereum. We'll see. See what the hell is going on here. Hell yeah, I'll rock that shit too, DZ. Fuck yeah, dude. That I'm telling you, I could see like with the white tee. Oh man, and like you could even go like white tee, white jeans with that, but not after Labor Day. That would kind of be bad. However, let's see where my man TJ is. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do. All right. Until then, till he shows up, see what the hell else is going on. What's going on with you, chat? I haven't been looking at the chat as I was rocking and rolling. I actually didn't say GM to everybody. That's the problem. I think that's what was going on is I didn't say GM to everybody as we came live, right? You know, I usually do that, and I think that's why the internet was fucking up, but who's to say, who's to know? However, we'll say what's up. We'll say GM. Who we got? Marconi kids. GM, brother. Good to see you. I'm going to go all the way back up to the top. What's up, Jonathan Marconi? Good to see you, man. Chad and Brad, I've been seeing you comment the whole damn time. GM to you, dude. OG Muncher, what's going on, bro? GM. Hope you're having an amazing Friday yourself. Truth in the source. GM to you, good sir. Happy you're here, even though you're probably rugging out in the warehouse somewhere back there. Tom Barraza, Tommy B, what's going on? GM to you. And quick little fuck mail. Bang. Shout out to you, Tommy B. Hashtag fuck mail. Appreciate you. Mama Bear, GM. Appreciate you being here. I think you're on the road. You might be on the road. If you're on the road, GM to you. Glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out with the Diamond Ham fam, even though you're commuting. Hopefully that trip back home is nice and easy for you. Safe travels. Appreciate you being here. GM, Mama Bear. Chris, Ahumada. GM to you, my man. Let's fucking gack. We got the Friday DJ party with DJ Swirl 1. And big shout out to, again, any vets. We appreciate you and all your hard work and sacrifices, says Mr. Ahumada. Shout out, Chris. We appreciate you, dude. Let's see what's going down. Oh, shit. Oh, it's TJ in the chat. Oh, no. He is in the chat. I see him. What's going down? Where's he at? Wait, TJ, why? No. No, hold on. I'll resend the link to you. I think the link might have got messed up. Hold on. Because I think when I had something go on with this stream, it might have reset everything. But I'll send you another DM. Click on this link. I'm about to send you a DM, TJ, and this will take you right into the room here. Uno segundo. Hold on. It's all good. I'm about to send you this one. Hold on. Do. Sorry if this is fucking up the stream, guys. I know Twitter fucking sucks when I do this. All right, let me drop this. Bingo. All right, click on that I just sent to you, TJ. That'll bring you in here in the room with me. Shout out. Oh, the wonders of technology. I tell you what, hey, good thing we got all afternoon for this shit. Good shit. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, good shit. Hey, man. This is the Door Show. It is a complete clusterfuck. It makes no sense. Nobody really knows why they tune in. I don't really know why anybody tunes in. Most likely for guys like you that we're about to bring in. But ladies and gentlemen, that does it for Word on the Chain. Your secret phrase of the day before we move into the second segment of the day, now officially November the 11th, 2022. Hashtag Let's Get Jolly. Hashtag Let's Get Jolly in the live YouTube chat. Get you in to the Daily Door Show giveaway of the day. We got the drawing happening at the end of the show. But right now, we get into the second segment of the day, my friends. Doorkeepers. I've been waiting, baby. I even broke out the OG Stadium Series. Take it back. Captain, my captain, for this momentous occasion. Ooh, see what I did there? Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and put your hands together for the CEO of Own the Moment NFT, a man who stumbled, fumbled, and wumbled into the Web3 space by NBA Top Shot. He fell in love and he said, fuck corporate America. I'm coming to Web3. So now he's a full-time degenerate. He's still a DFS fanatic. Cannot wait to go down some rabbit holes with him here today. The one, the only, here for his first appearance at the door, hopefully of many after today, my friend, TJ Laessig.
Wow. Easily I mean, the best introduction I've ever received. There's no doubt about that. Thank you, sir. I love the energy. I'm happy to be here.
Hey man,
love the vibes.
Hey man, it's what I do. You know, we're real over here at the Door Show, the Diamond Hand Media Group. We spit it how it is, and you know, the Door Show has kind of become making fun of the space, right? It's always DYOR, do your own research, doing your own research. The Door Show stands for doing our own research together. There's no T. Maybe I should add a T, I guess. But we bring the vibes, man. It's all about a mental vacation. The show's usually during lunchtime for a lot of people. So just an opportunity to sit back, listen to some high-level combos. You know, I'm sure I've been seeing you all over the place, visiting this show, doing that show. You're coming out with your own content. I'm sure we'll get down into all those rabbit holes. But here, we don't really even talk about NFTs or anything, man. We do, and all the stuff, and we'll get into it. But it's more just that high-level talk of life and where we're at in the space. And I know you'll definitely bring a lot of great insights, man. So I can't thank you enough for stopping by. Appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And there's no better time to kind of zoom out and question what the hell we're doing here with all the FTX stuff going on. And man, it's just when you think that things can't get any crazier, something that might be 10 times 10 times anything else that's happened is currently going on. So
it's
what a world.
It's a wild time. It's a wild time. It's a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, as Drake in Future once said. I guess we'll have to start playing that album again. But man, I'm so excited. Let me share a little bit of where I come from, and I want to get into your backstory, man. I actually come from sports gambling. So I started in corporate America, much like you. I was in sales. I worked up to a business development manager job. I was making a 6 figures a year gig. And I was just I wasn't finding fulfillment. And I was watching a lot of Pat McAfee, right? And he got onto this whole rant of chasing your dreams and your passions. And I thought, all right, why not me? So I dove into sports and sports gambling. And I spent the last pretty much 2 years in sports and making sports gambling content. Partnered up and made content with some of the biggest names, man, like Sportsbook Consigliere doing his thing, and Donnie Rightside Seymour, and even on the DFS side of things, guys like Cam Rogers and doing golf and stuff. So just some guys in the space, and you know, so I've always had such a passion, and then I'm interested to see how you kind of slid in to the NFT side of things. But man, I saw this space and almost the parallels with gambling and what could be, right? And so much of a potential with not only just these JPEGs, but blockchain technology. And holy shit, sports has a lot of potential use cases for what this can be, right? So I'm interested, just kind of based off of that backstory and kind of letting you know a little bit about me, because we haven't had a whole lot of time to connect. And that's what this show is, man. Like, you know, getting face to face and learning more about the people behind those profile pictures. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where do you come from? Who do you know? What have you been saying? What have you been doing? How the hell did you fall into the Web3 rabbit hole? And why, $1 million question, why aren't you running for the hills and jumping out of that rabbit hole?
Yes. Here we are. Lots to unpack here. So first, I guess I'm TJ. Hi, everyone. Good to meet you. I live in Philly, so right behind me there, you got a little Flyers and Eagles action. So
hey, shout out to your Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, kid.
Eagles looking good. You know, Phillies, nice run there. Was fun, but couldn't quite get it done. So yeah, Philly guy, born and raised. Went to college at Penn State. Funny that you're wearing a Jonathan Taves jersey. Big hockey guy. So grew up playing hockey, played hockey in college, coached hockey after college.
Nice.
So, have always been into sports, and then also, like, same as you, DFS. Well, originally I was a big poker guy. I still like to play some poker as well. And then probably about 10 years ago, got into daily fantasy sports, DraftKings, FanDuel, played some of the smaller sites back in the day. Then ended up doing a little bit of content for Roto Grinders. I did NFL and PGA. That's kind of where I first got into
I saw some of that.
creating content for the
I saw some of that.
game.
Yeah.
So that was yeah, and then last January, this Top Shot thing came along. This guy Jonathan Bales, who's a kind of a big name in the DFS industry, wrote this article about spending $35,000 on a video of Ja Morant, and I was like, that seems really dumb, but let me look at this. There's got to be something to it, and yeah, I just instantly fell in love with it. Just like the combination of sports and being able to speculate on sports and the new technology involved really just caught my eye. Caught up with my buddy Justin and my buddy Coop, and we started a podcast where we would just talk about Top Shot. Kind of, we were learning as we went and brought people along that journey, and then from there, I really built out our full company. In the moment, we've got an analytics platform for NBA Top Shot and for NFL All Day. So for people that are into the Dapper Sports NFTs, they can track their account valuations, use a bunch of tools that we have to help them with things like the challenges. We track like live on field and on court data right next to the moment data. So it's kind of the one place where you can get that. Then we've also got some fantasy football aspects where you can take your NFL All Day moments, put them into our game called Rumble, and compete in a free entry weekly contest. So lots of stuff going on. And then of course the Jolly Jokers, which is kind of our new profile picture.
Yeah.
That, tying everything together and providing that utility to go along with your NFTs, because that's really what it's all about.
Right. 100%, man. I got to start off with my business partner, one of my business partners here at the Diamond Hand Media Group, Jeff Matthews. He's tuning in today. He's half DGen, half postal service worker. He's a veteran, so he's got Veterans Day off. Shout out again to you, Jeff. He is so excited that you're here today. He couldn't stop. He couldn't stop talking about it, man. He's been on the Jolly Joker train. So it's so funny. A lot of the things you said. He's all about poker, right? And he lived in Las Vegas. He used to play in live tournaments. He did all types of stuff. That's how he got to start. And then he got into NBA Top Shot in this space. And he is selling his Top Shot bag. I mean, running for the hills on this Top Shot bag to get into Jolly Jokers. The man called me the other day. I've never heard him talk so fast, TJ. I've never. It was blowing my mind. He was saying this, he was saying that, he was going up here. He said, "It's guaranteed money, Cap. It's guaranteed money. Nobody's even noticing." I couldn't believe it. I mean, he's coming out of his shoes for these Jolly Jokers. So I'm not gonna allow you just to gloss over. Just hey, that's this real utility. Lay it on me, man. I got a guy sitting in his recliner right now with this on his 50-inch. Just, I've been waiting. The people got to hear. So let us know, man. What's up with the Jolly Jokers? What do you guys got going on the moment? Getting NFL All Day, partnered up, everything doing that. I know a little bit, but I honestly am as excited to learn as a lot of people.
Cool. Yeah. So the Jolly Jokers is our profile picture NFT project on the Flow blockchain. So Flow is the blockchain from Dapper Labs.
There he is. Let it flow. Yeah, baby.
Love it. So yeah, Dapper Labs, they have the products like NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day. You can also build your own projects on top of their blockchain. So that's where we have Jolly Jokers integrated with the Dapper wallet. So the same way that you can buy moments with your Dapper balance on Top Shot or All Day, you can buy a Jolly Joker. And, not only do you get that, but really what you get is a lot of utility, as they say, with it. So one of the first cool things is that we have our premium analytics website that has information behind a paywall. But if you own the Jolly Joker, you just connect your wallet and then you automatically get lifetime access to the information behind the wall. So I kind of love the idea of that, just from a token gated membership perspective. To me, it's like one of the things with NFTs that just like makes sense. Like, okay, why do I own this thing? Oh, I own it because I'm able to access stuff that other people aren't. All right, there's some value there. The second part is our game Rumble. So we have a product that is called Rumble. How it works is that you connect your account to your NFL All Day collection, and then using the moments from the players that you own, you can create a Rumble lineup and then play in a free to entry contest every week where there's $10,000 in prizes. So you pick your quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, flex, defense. You put that in your lineup, free to enter, so no downside there at all. You just need the 8 moments in your collection to enter. $10,000 in prizes there. But then the real kicker here is token gated contests with the Jolly Joker. So when you own the Jolly Joker, not only do you get the analytics membership, but you also get access to $100,000 worth of private contests. And yeah, your guy Jeff is spot on in kind of the value that's out there right now. So how it works is there's a series of 3 different contests depending on how many of these Jolly Jokers you've minted. So 1, 3, and 6. And then there's 3 different contests.
Fuck. Oh, here it goes. Let it go, TJ.
So for example, right now, for the 6 minter contest, there's only 31 entries. There's $13,000 in prizes. So right now that's something like over $400 right there. And 25 people cash. So 25 out of 31 people will be making the money. That's a pretty good percentage. Pretty good percentage.
Carry the 1. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
Not too shabby. Yeah, so I'm sure there's going to be, and this contest is all locks next week 11. And then it'll last 8 weeks through the rest of the season. And how it works is that it's cumulative week over week. And then there's a season-long leaderboard, which is super
so
fun.
The moments, the actual like lineup locks is what you're saying for the rest of the season?
So you'll enter every single week, but the contest starts next week.
Okay,
I guess
gotcha.
Is what I would say.
Gotcha. So you
play week 11. You enter your lineup. Say you score 150 points. Then the next week you create another lineup. It can be the same lineup again or a new kind, and then you score 200 points. So now you have a cumulative 350.
And the only way you can get into the tournament starting in week 11 is by holding 1, 3, or 6 Jolly Jokers. Yeah. Whoa.
Yep. And then there's going to be a second contest that's similarly structured in the playoffs. So this first contest, the prize pool is 66K, and then the second one.
He doesn't want nobody to know.
He doesn't want him to know. He doesn't want him to know.
He was saying, "Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
up." I know.
There's
there's 100% a dynamic right now where people don't want others to know.
Much, dude,
so
so much.
I'm curious to see what the rush looks like next week and how big or small it is. But right now the value is definitely there. And then that's just like the main mint incentive, right? Like beyond that, obviously you still hold these Jolly Jokers, which can in the future be sold on the secondary marketplace. So like, I don't know. And we've been as a team, we've been building for 2 years now. Like we're ready to go, man. I think that's one of the biggest differences. Like a lot of these NFT projects that we saw over the last year and a half, it's like, okay, buy my NFT. And then after you guys give me your money, I'm going to build a bunch of stuff for you. Okay. But give me the money first and then I'm going to go build, right? Like we actually built the shit first and now you just get access to it by owning the Jolly Joker. And so like we've been minting for 3 weeks now. We've already given away, I think 5 pairs of NBA, NFL, NHL tickets, like had at least 3 or 4 token gated contests. So it's all just been kind of the warm up for the main event that starts next week.
What's the price on Jolly Jokers?
It is $299. So it's definitely on the expensive side.
Oh, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody go pay a picture for a fucking chicken for a fucking $700. Fuck them, TJ. Tell them, hey, if you can't tell them how it is, I'll tell them how it is. Just because it's got a USD number and it's not funny money 0.65, you motherfuckers have a problem with it. Listen to the value there. That's crazy. 25 out of 31. Now I get, damn, I'm talking like fucking Jeff Matthews right now. I just 25 out of 31. I mean, this is crazy. This is fucking nuts. That man, he couldn't even get words out of his mouth. And now everything you said, it's all making sense. That's massive. You could have stopped at analytical tool for me.
There's a ton there, man. And it's exciting.
I think so. I'm a big user of Ken Pom, right? This time of the year, college basketball. I love Ken Pom, man. What he does is just massive. And a lot of people might not know about that. Is there, and this might even segue us more into like the future of sports and NFTs and anything and stuff like that. Is there potential for like Own the Moment or even, Dapper Labs and everything they're doing for collegiate sports to come on and be have some type of an impact in the future?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think it's inevitable. I mean, especially with the changes to the NIL stuff, name, image, likeness with
Yeah.
college athletes, that they have a little bit more control over their own IP. Which, hey, that makes sense. Like you're able to monetize you. Like that seems fair. But I do, I've actually learned quite a bit in the past 2 years around like licensing and IP. And man, it's a crazy world, and there's a lot at stake when it comes to these IP rights, whether it be for colleges or for the professional teams.
Mm,
So any deal with those, like it's definitely very there's a lot to it for sure.
yeah.
So I think we'll get there with college eventually, but I think college often has even more like red tape and tricky situations than the pro teams.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's it'll be interesting. I mean, I think with sports, one of my big things that I still think will eventually get there is the idea of like connecting in real life sporting events with the NFTs, whether they're videos or moments or whatever, right? And
Mm,
like that's one of the things on Flow that I'm hoping
mm,
gets here eventually. They've got to deal with Ticketmaster, they've got to deal with the leagues. Like my future vision would be that you go to a game and the process of what you're doing today is the same. Like you're just scanning in with your phone, but what you're scanning in itself is actually an NFT. And now they know all the wallets that attended the game, and I go to an Eagles game and Jalen Hurts makes an awesome 50-yard touchdown run. And anyone that's at that stadium, they know their wallets. You can either airdrop it or people have the right to go buy at that moment. Right? Like to me, that type of stuff is what's going to be needed to get mainstream. And
mm,
like it needs to happen a way where people don't even realize that it's happening. Right? Because like
right.
people, you say the word NFT, like people automatically, nope, not interested, don't care. Like that's the facts, not people like us, because we're here and we believe in this stuff. But like
Mm,
99% of people, man, it's just a huge turnoff right now. So I
yeah.
think normalizing that in ways that is, through consumer facing things that people are used to, and sports is just like the perfect example. I mean, we have decades of physical collectibles being a thing,
Yeah.
right? Like you have, gamification in the form of traditional fantasy sports. And now there's like new ways to gamify sports via NFTs and via playing the markets. So, I'm still super bullish long term for sure. But like,
Same here.
I also don't think it's happening tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Like we're talking like
No.
5-10 years here, I think is more of what I'm coming around to. And I really think the like crazy couple months from, February to whatever last year really just warped everyone's expectations into thinking like, oh, this is all happening right now and then it's never going to stop. Like that was a flash in the pan kind of thing. And I think
Mm.
now it's like time to really rebuild that foundation and set up for the next 5-10 year journey that the space is about to go on.
Oh, I love how you close that. We'll come back to that for sure, for sure. But one of my biggest things that I push all the time is the three industries that I think are going to push NFTs and blockchain technology, Web3 forward. And I think that is music, gaming, and the biggest one, sports. I told you at the beginning of this, I came from sports and sports gambling. One of the reasons why I jumped into this space is because of how many parallels I saw, how much stuff I saw, possibilities with the future and that long-term game plan. You talk about connecting IRL stuff and what Ticketmaster is doing with Dapper Labs. I talk about that on the show all the time. I follow that like nobody's business on the first segment of the day. I'm always looking at that because that was one of the first things. Do you know who David Behrman is? Over at
David Behrman.
ESPN. He's the chief editor of ESPN gaming, or not gaming, ESPN gambling or whatever. He's at David Behrman, ESPN.
Okay. Yep, I
I
see him.
Yeah, I had him on one of my shows when I was in sports gambling, and we were talking about stuff like this without even me really knowing it. And I go back to like this thing, he had like this special ticket that gave him special access to like this little, I don't know, a little deal that he could do all of his bets and have different access to the game and this, that, and the third. And my mind was just spinning on that. Like, okay, I have an NFT now because I hold this NFT. I get special access to the Eagles NFT land. Obviously, I'm not going to call it that, but wherever that is in the south end zone, north end zone, who's to say, who's to know? And now all of a sudden, because you were a early investor, an early adopter, you're going to get VIP access for the rest of your life. Like, you're going to be able to have those little corners and those little segments. And I guess this segues into kind of your thoughts on the future of the space and where do we go from here? Because obviously this is just kind of rock bottom. But I think with like the profile pictures and all that, what's the point, right? Everybody's like, well, what's the fucking point? The space is just all about money. It's a race to the bottom. Everybody cares about liquidity now. Sure, I agree. But if you hold on, if you invest for the next 2, 3, maybe even that 5, 10 years for sure, I think that these NFTs, whatever sports team, whatever Wrangler and Deadfellas, whatever happens, you guys are going to be the VIP holders of that. You guys are going to be the ones that push this space forward and really get the access. We, you and me are going to be the VIP holders of this stuff. We're going to be the ones that get that access that, oh shit, that's TJ Laessig, man. Oh shit. Like, you remember that motherfucker when he was on the doors? He's with Cap and Cole. Holy shit. Like, that's why I'm here. Like, I'm here for that, not for fame and notoriety, but to make a difference and to make a change to when we get to that point. Like, damn, those were the motherfuckers that built it, and they were the ones that saw it. But where do we go from here, TJ? What do you think about that, man? Like, what I said there, like, it just kind of feels, I saw you kind of shaking your head. It just a race to the bottom, and like, where the fuck do we go from here, man?
Yeah, the next couple months are probably going to be a little rough. I think we'll see kind of a full reset in a lot of senses. And you know, the way that we're building things with Jolly Jokers is in a way where we're providing a reason for you to buy these NFTs and things to do after you buy them. And that's the primary purpose here, right? Like, yes, there's going to be elements of the marketplace and all of that, but it's not this flippers game where you're trying to buy these just to sell it for more later. Again, that's one element of it, but I think the days of like strictly flipping JPEGs and like playing the market in that sense, I think that's run its course, and we're not going to see much of that anymore. I think it's going to be a lot more communities that are, building around something that is tangible, whether that be tangible in a digital way or in real life physical way. I mean, one of the things that I've always found cool is like you go to NFT NYC and there's token gated parties that you can go to. If you're a holder of a certain NFT or any of these collection of NFTs, you get access to a private event that no one else can. Like, again, tangible, makes sense. I think one of the problems too, though, is like no one's really found out how to have a successful business model in Web3 beyond just like we sell a bunch of NFTs and make a bunch of money. And they're like, okay, tell
him, TJ.
So now what, right? And I mean, I think it's a major problem, and I think it's like, and the other issue is that on the customer side, like, it's just this culture where people are like, okay, I bought your NFT. I now deserve value all the time. And I want that to be monetary value, by the way. Like, and it's just the two things are so far apart that doesn't create a sustainable thing for everyone, right? Like, customer bases that strictly want to extract value out of their community, that doesn't help the community grow as a whole. So it's about finding that balance where, as a project, you of course want to provide values to your holders and you want the NFTs to be worth more money, but you also need to be able to sustain yourself as a business so that you can keep building so that it becomes better for everyone. But most people don't really think about it that way. They just like want free stuff.
Preach. Oh my gosh, I went down this rabbit hole literally today on this show earlier. 3 shows I've been on, 2 shows I've been on today. This same rabbit hole of just where everything is, and it just, man, it people are not thinking about this in a business aspect. I love what you said, just kind of to the tone of flipping has run its course. It is kind of, it's getting old, man. And it almost feels, I know it's not all the way done, but it almost feels like those days of a new project coming out every day, every hour is just kind of slowing down a little bit. And now, and even if a new project comes out every day, cool. New businesses pop up every day, right? Brand new things to change the world. Let's make that space about this again, right? You said it earlier. Get to that foundation again. Why are we here? What are we building for? Where do we really want to be next year, this time? Do we still want to be fighting for fucking scraps on NFT floors in this space this year, in this space at this exact time next year? No way. No way. I don't want to be. So I appreciate you being willing to have those conversations and the people willing to say stuff like that and just go out on a limb. And you know, you mentioned IRL events. I wrote that down and I triple starred that. Man, I've been to two so far. I didn't go to NFT NYC. I went to NFT Vegas, and then I went to more of a project centered IRL event. And both of them, you know, it's amazing. The conversations were about business and personal development and growth and enjoying each other's company and, oh, what are you drinking? Oh, well, I'm drinking this. What are you drinking? And just having real life conversation. No floor prices were mentioned. No traits were mentioned. No utility, or even better yet, community was mentioned. And we were all literally there as a community. I think it is so damn important for what you're saying, man, to get out. I said it earlier, to get out in front of the profile pictures, right? And be here, real life human beings, and actually talking about this space as it is, not just what everybody wants to think it is, you know. And I think just pushing the space forward and really focusing on the future and where things will be is all we can do right now as leaders in the space. I think we got to change the narrative, and if we don't change the narrative as the top, where's it ever going to go?
Love what you say about the people aspect there and kind of the people behind the profile picture. I feel like a lot of, you know, the community that we've been trying to build is, you know, like just good, genuine people, right? And I feel like the Twitter bots and the anons, like the bad eggs, give the whole space a bad reputation when, like, exactly like you said, when it actually comes to in real life, I mean, I've met nothing but great people. And, you know, it's a shame that there's others that have been able to kind of take advantage of some stuff in the space. And,
so much,
you know, and that's always what people that are not in our little bubble, that's the things that they hear about. They don't hear about the awesome in-person community event. And the reason everyone was able to go there was because they had access to this NFT, and, you know, they had been digital friends for 6 months and they get to meet in person. Like, I mean, it sounds lame, but I was actually there's another sports community called the Knights of Degen that is built on Ethereum. And they had an event, like their 1 year anniversary event, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And so I'm in Philly. I just drove up there, spent the night in New York, got to meet a lot of, we partner with the Knights of Degen team. So I know the guys running that, but then also just met a bunch of cool collectors, and like same thing, just good people, similar interests. They like sports. They like drinking beers, watching the games, shooting the shit. Like, it's easy, you know? And I think that's really important and really what it's all about.
Yeah, I say it all the time, we're all humming beans on a floating rock in the middle of nothing, and we put our legs into our pants pretty much the same. Hey, you might do right before left, and I do left before right, but last time I checked, we're pretty much the same. And these profile pictures have kind of got us away from that and realized that, hey, there's people, actually real life human beings, trying to build businesses, trying to make change, trying to make impact here in the space. And I definitely feel that from you. And I know the Diamond Hand fam does too, man. Like the one thing we talk about community again, you know, I look at my community that I've had an opportunity to build, and it's wild. There's a lot of anons in there. There's a lot of, they'll probably never come up on a stage or Twitter Spaces or speak or whatever. But I know for a fact that if they ever win a giveaway, it's not going on the floor. If we need people in the space, they will go and like and retweet. If we need people to follow something, they're going to be putting that into all their DM groups and all types of different shit. Like, they are so strong. And it is like you said, we've taken the time to build real stuff. I start the show by saying what's up to everybody and just going through everything and having just that feel that, hey, regardless of if I'm the star of the show, I'm still in this with you guys, right? I'm still building here. I'm still taking hits when you guys are taking hits, and I'm still here. I'm still smiling. I'm still laughing. I'm still having a good time. And we got to forget innovation right now. We need more education. I think that's kind of where my mindset, and I'm kind of less innovation, more education right now. Not saying to stop creating shit, not creating new stuff, but it's time we get to these real conversations, man. I can't thank you enough for joining in on this with me today.
Agreed. Yeah, education was kind of with us the mantra from day one of starting the podcast back last January, and that mission and goal hasn't changed. And like you just said, it's needed now more than ever. And it's funny, like building. When you're trying to build the story of what Own the Moment is and what we're all doing here, like, to me, there's a clear problem statement now of crypto is not only complicated, but has a bit of a bad reputation, and there's a massive learning curve, not just in terms of the education, but in terms of like the making people comfortable with it. I don't know what the word for that is, but like there's that too, right? There's like teaching people the facts of it, but also like making it less scary and making it like, no, it's okay here. It's a safe place. There's good people in the NFT space. And that's why, I think like people like yourself getting out there and spreading that word and creating content is absolutely critical to this. And one of the things that I've been saying too is like anyone that's building a project right now or creating content, like we're all on the same team. There's no competition right now for like who's the best content creator or who's the best product. Like, you know what I mean? If you're doing good stuff and doing it for the right reasons, like we want to all lift each other up, because that's how the whole space wins, and then that's how people win as individuals. That's the way I've been approaching it. And like I've talked to a ton of different project founders and stuff over the past 2-3 weeks, and definitely get that sentiment. The people that are still here, that's the mindset that they have. So I think the next wave of builders is really going to do something special and give us something that's more sustainable and kind of true to the ethos of what this was supposed to be about to begin with.
Yeah, definitely. Stick a pin in education, because I got one final question for you on that. We'll kind of close on that thought, and then we got the final segment of the day, man. You're not getting out of it. I know you ain't never seen it before, but you're in for a treat. Now, just some thoughts on what you were saying there. There's just, it's such a clear opportunity for people to do something special. And you talk about competition. If you worry about competition, you won't be competition. Everybody is so concerned about what this person is doing or what that person is doing. If you're worried about what that person is doing, then you're probably worried about what value you actually bring to the space. If you're building something and you can't say, here's the value that I bring, this is why my content is different, this is why my content should continue to be, then what are you doing? That's the point of any business. That's the point of anything, right? And so many people now just click the space, show up, here I am, everybody should follow me. Why don't I have a gajillion followers? And again, we got to kind of get away from that in the space too. We're all here trying to grow. We're all businesses that don't really even exist. We operate in an ecosystem that is funny money, that is not real. It's fucking digital.
Literally, that was proven more explicitly than ever.
It doesn't fucking exist. It does not exist. It's all funny money. Like you can have a $8 billion hole on your balance sheet and nobody knows about it. Fucking stadiums are putting your name on the side of them. Fucking Major League Baseball sticking your logo on the chest of all their umpires, and you can't even cover 1-to-1 on fucking assets. I mean, hey, I'm just telling kids. I'm just telling you. Hey, this is slow down, relax. This is still the Wild West, and if we all work together, we just might get somewhere. But before I rant on that, take the pin out of education. And you said just so much good stuff already today, and just in our brief conversation, and we definitely got to get a V2 and a V3. Would love to have you back, just as Jolly Jokers continues to improve and own the moment, man, and grow our relationship, and definitely hang out, because I think you bring some great insights and great stuff to the space. And kind of on that tip, what's your best advice to day one Web3 TJ? Brand new in the space. What the hell is going on? I think I missed the boat, but damn, these Top Shot moments are kind of fuck. Wait a minute. I'm way earlier than I thought. What's your best advice to that guy?
Ooh, that's a great question. Well, there's two versions of that guy. The collector side of that guy, I would have said, buy these Bored Ape things and don't buy your Top Shot stuff. Buy the Bored Ape things. But that's
one. We all.
No, see, this one's like a real one for me because you can ask my friends. I legit wanted a Bored Ape, so I was so close.
I went to the mint page, TJ. I went to the mint page and said, "Fuck it, I don't need one of these. What's the point of this shit?"
I was about to buy off secondary. Oh, you went on the mint page.
0.08. I looked at 0.08 and I didn't understand.
I think I was looking at about the same.
I couldn't correlate. I just couldn't fucking correlate the money for what I was getting. Just like you said, what the fuck's the point?
And I'm also like, I'm such a diamond-handed fish too that I just never sell anything once I buy it. So like,
hey, it's the name of my platform.
I would not have sold it. That thing would still be sitting in my wallet. That's for sure. I don't sell anything to a fault. I mean, that's actually like again on the collector side. On the collector side, I think that's actually important for anyone to realize through all of this is like it's okay to take profits and. It's more than okay. You should take profits when times are good, right? Like it's so easy to get caught up in the euphoria of like, oh, this is never going to end. And I think there's probably a lot of people that have, I don't like to say regret because #no regrets, right? But like wish that maybe they could have sold some of their positions at different points along the way. And so like, yeah, I think, kind of balancing out profits over time. If and when the next bull run comes up, definitely think that advice from a collector standpoint. And then from a business side, you know what? I don't even know. I think everything that happened over the last year and a half is like kind of just part of what needed to happen. I'm a bit of like a butterfly effect kind of guy where it's like I change one thing and then all the other things wouldn't have happened. So like there's been some rough times and plenty of mistakes made, but like also to get where you're going, like you have to make the mistakes. Like the only way that you're truly not going to make them again is by legit making them and then having to work through them. And so,
really?
I think that's my philosophy there.
Whoa. You mean there's no secret sauce, TJ? You mean that just
turns out there just isn't.
You mean that falling flat on your face one day and just rolling out of bed and going back to work the next day might be the day that you actually find that success, even though you failed 100 days before?
That might be. All you need is that one success. That's all you need. You just keep grinding.
Oh, gone. Here I was thinking I was going to get a handout somewhere. I just been showing up and I thought it was going to roll.
No one in the NFT space ever asks for a handout.
That's right.
I've never heard of that. I've never once.
That's right. That's right.
Never once.
Oh, gone. You know what? I got the wrong mindset. It's time I start turning things around here. Man, you said some great stuff there. Take profits. Don't be afraid to take profits. Me and my guy Baby O, he's a standing Thursday guest every other week. We talked about this yesterday, but taking profits smartly, right? Not having one bank account where you're trying to balance your NFTs, your bills, your groceries, the gas in your car, the food over your house, extra blow money for your cigarettes and your pot and your beer and all the funny shit you do, and then your gambling money, and then your fucking JPEG gambling money. If you're doing all of that out of one account, you're doing this wrong. And when people say take profits, they're not taking profits from that type of money. They have set aside this money, they put that money in there, and if it's a loss, it's a loss. When I was with gambling, Dan Newbert, shout out Newbie Talks at Newbie Talks, told me some of the most. He's a Philly guy. He's a big fucking Philly guy at Newbie Talks. Great follow on Twitter. He's part of the Cash Considerations podcast. He told me one time, he said, "Man, when I make a fucking bet, it's gone. That money's done. That money's out the window. It doesn't matter to me anymore. It's not coming back. If it does, hot diggity dog. I had a great day. And guess what? I'm playing on house money, and that goes back right into it. Yeah. And I play my bankroll, my 3 to 5% plays. And maybe I should just start dishing out sports gambling money management. Maybe people will start listening then. But, it's stuff that is not preached and is not talked about. And I appreciate you sharing your opinions, man. And that's why we have this platform, to be able to do our own research together, not only on projects and and great humans like what you're bringing to the space, but everybody can sit around and listen to a shill. And this is on the moment, and this is what we're doing. And here's my 90-second elevator pitch. And let's talk about Jolly Jokers and 90-second pitch you there. Why not get hype as shit like we did and have a great time? And I guarantee you're going to have at least 75% of the Diamond Hand fam, if not better, that are going to pick up a Jolly Joker, and Jeff Matthews is going to be pissed that I did this to him. But hey, it's all right, man. We got to grow, kid. We got to grow. When I see somebody growing, they come on the show, man. Shout out to you, TJ. I can't thank you enough, dude. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and insights, man. We got one little bit to get to still, but thanks a million. This has been dope. Thanks for a great combo.
Absolutely, yeah. Happy to be here, and would love to do it again in the future. 100%.
150%. Be careful what you wish for, though, kid. We do have one final segment, and you might be wishing you're going to recant that statement after this, but finish the sentence, DJ! 10 hot seat sentences that I start in your perspective. Of course, you finish them in your perspective. No limit. Doesn't have to be one word. Doesn't have to be a paragraph. We can go into a whole other fucking rabbit hole. We got all the time in the world. NSFW, as always, these might get crazy. These might get weird, but we will learn a lot about you. Are you down?
Let's do it.
Sentence number 1. My favorite breakfast meal is
French toast.
Ooh. All right, French toast guy. I'm a pancake guy, but can't say I don't enjoy a good French toasty from time to time. Number 2, my favorite munchie/snack food is.
Oh, favorite munchie snack food. That's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Cool Ranch Doritos.
You're a chip guy. My fucking man. Let's go. I actually just
Love
demolished.
a Cool Ranch Doritos with a sandwich for lunch. Like that's.
Ooh. Even better yet, Doritos on said sandwich.
100%.
Let's go,
Absolutely.
TJ. I knew
Absolutely.
I liked you, son of a gun. Hot dog. I must have been hungry when I was writing these sentences this morning. Number 3, if I was a refrigerator, the one item I would not allow inside of me is.
Olives.
Oh shit! Green and black, or one side or the other?
Yeah, neither of them. Neither. I'm not an olive guy. Yeah, the girlfriend likes olives. That's like the one thing that I'm just.
Shout out the missus. Shout out the missus. I'm all
gotta
about
shout out the
olives.
missus
Let's
every now
go.
and
But
then.
we do still
You're
shout
about
out
the olives. All right.
black ones, green ones. Stuff them with garlic, the pimento peppers. Stick them on your fingers and eat them one at a time. Yeah, big olive guy. Number 4. Damn, I was really, what the hell? Oh, this is a popular one. The Diamond Hand fam is going to know this one, but we changed it up a little bit, Diamond Hand fam, because the guests were answering all the same. They were answering the second half, so we had to change it up a little bit, make it a little harder. If I had to choose between sweating hot sauce or crying vinegar, I would choose to.
Goodness. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd cry the vinegar. Sweating hot sauce sounds like a disaster. I mean, they both sound like a disaster, but oh man, that's
Final answer.
Final answer.
Get in with vinegar. All right. A lot of people. It was before. I'll tell you what it was before. It used to be snakes for hair, but obviously. People still, instead of crying vinegar, it's always been hot sauce. But it was like, sweating hot sauce sucks. Like I don't want to do it. Can you imagine downstairs? You ain't trying to deal with that shit.
I didn't even.
Hey, now you're there, and now the thoughts in your head, and now you're gonna be. Hey, we got a big week 10 coming up. You can be looking at me. He's like, oh. Okay. Oh, Sauce Gardner sauce, hot sauce. Fucking Captain Cold hot sauce shit. Oh, yeah. Just like this Saturday, it's going to hit you out of nowhere. Hey, there you go. That's what I do. I put thoughts in the head that never leave. Number 5. If I had a theme song play every time I entered a new room, the song I would pick is.
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Ooh, it's a popular one. It is a
The
popular
beginning.
one.
Is
But you
that
do, but you,
cliche? Is that a
but you,
cliche
no,
pick?
no. Well, I guess it's not that popular actually. I just maybe I've heard it once or two. Some people say it,
Like
but
the beginning part, I feel like that'd be a solid. Yeah, like
oh
that's
yeah,
a
and this
solid
one,
beat to walk into the room in. Like you're
like
vibing.
people know
Yeah.
you're here to FSU,
Mm-hmm.
not play at Florida State University. Fuck shit up. Number 6. If I had to pick one animal to help me win a fight, the animal I would choose is.
I don't know if they're the best for a fight, but I'm a big lion guy, so I'll take the lion by my side. I think
Hey, you just sit
they're
on that
definitely
back,
top tier. I mean,
sit on his back and let him go to work.
yeah,
You ain't
let
gotta
him
do
go to
shit.
work.
Say mush.
Like you got this one. I'm gonna be hanging out back here.
Speaking of animals, number 7. If I could morph 2 animals into one super animal, the 2 animals I would choose are.
Oh, 2 animals into one super animal. I got to go with a lion for one of them, just because we're in the lion train. What would I morph that with?
Right.
Like a lion size, like an elephant sized lion, basically. I think would be pretty. That'd be pretty badass. Let's go with that. Lion plus elephant. So it's like this giant lion, and they have a giant trunk as well. So like
a Liaphant. Fucking
Now,
Liaphant. So little do you know is that you're helping me build an NFT project. It's been decided. It's been decided that I will continue to ask this question during Finish the Sentence. We've come up with a Cheetosaurus, a Rhinodile. The Mouse is going to kind of be useless. Nobody needs an elephant and a mouse together. What the hell? There's been some type of other cheetah variant, and now, we got a Liaphant. A Liaphant will FSU for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking drop the collection, right? Random mints. You might get some bullshit like an Mouse. It might happen, but you also might get something badass like a Liaphant. Goes the other way, right? And then you show up to Friday Night Fight Night, and you got to battle it to the death. And hey, maybe we got 31 entries, top 25 payout. I heard some project do that sometime. Maybe we do something like that. Who's
crazy.
to say?
Must be nuts to be doing that.
3 more, and you're out of here. Number 8. If I had to drive an ice cream truck with the music going everywhere I went, or dress up like a clown everywhere I go, I would choose 2.
I mean, I'd have to dress up like a clown, and it's basically a Jolly Joker, right?
There
it is. Boom. I mean, I'd be proudly dressing up as a clown, aka a Jolly Joker.
Dude,
for all you know,
genius.
Yeah, as soon as this camera goes off,
wow.
You've seen the meme? I put on the face paint, and then I go door to door and try to sell people Jolly Jokers. It doesn't work. It's not a great success rate, but you gotta do everything you can to market in a project these days.
TJ turns into JJ the Clown on the weekends. Little did you know. Number 9. The sport that would be the funniest to watch if you added drinking as a mandatory rule would be drinking alcohol, that be. I mean, I'll drink water, but it's not going to be that funny.
Well, I've drank before playing hockey before, and that did not go great. But I don't think it would be too entertaining to watch. I think it would just be. I mean, actually, it might just be like watching a train wreck. Actually, I'm thinking hockey might be the right answer. Like, especially if it's like low-level hockey ability players that have to drink. We're talking like C League, men's league, but you're like have to be absolutely bombed. I think that would create the perfect amount of chaos and just absolute madness.
So the best one I've heard so far has been like UFC or MMA, some type of fighting. But hey, go to a fight and a hockey game broke out. I mean, you killing 2 birds with 1 stone there, dude. I think we found the right one.
There it is.
Hockey's the answer. Number 10. The standing question that every guest gets, and it puts the same look on all their faces. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, I would call it Yahtzee.
Uh, wow, all right. You definitely you got you. I'm officially. I'm not saying I'm stumped, but this one, all the other ones, it was pretty easy to come. This one I was not expecting. The first thing that comes to mind is like goo. That doesn't. I don't like
nut goo.
Goo and jelly. Goo and jelly. But there's so many. Oh, that was that. I have to say it. You got to go with what comes to your brain, right? You can't. No filter in this question game. So there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only TJ Laessig. Oh, thank you, bro. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Laessig? Laessig?
Laessig, yep, Laessig.
Okay, Laessig. I noticed that nobody has the Coriones, and I think I said Laessig at the beginning, but I wanted to try both just to see which one, right? But
There it is.
notice it funny. I watched a couple other intros, and I was like, damn, I got to hear how to, because I'm a student of the game. I got to hear how it's said. Nobody's got the Coriones to try your last name, dude. So, hey.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Jay, what's up, our guy TJ? And I was like, I got to do it. I was just like, TJ Laessig. Bam, nailed it on the first one. So I just sort of stuck with the first one. But my man, thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of you. Everybody, give him a follow at TJL5124DFS. You see it there. You see it down at the bottom as well. The CEO of Own the Moment. Thank you so much, good sir. We do a quick giveaway at the end of the show, as well as a closeout. The only way that I know how. You got time for that, or are you on?
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm good.
Let's rock and roll, my friend. Before we do that, and while I'm getting everything rocking and rolling, any final closing thoughts? Anything burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul?
Yeah, no, just that. Thanks for having me. Really love the vibes of the show and love what you're doing here. Like I said, would love to come back in the future. And yeah, give me a follow on Twitter if anyone has any questions about Jolly Jokers on the Moment, anything like that. Feel free to hit me up in the DMs, and I'll give you all the deets you need to know.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you again for stopping by, for hanging out. In honor of our guest today, my friends, you see it on the screen. We'll drop it down there too. Hashtag let's get jolly. Hashtag let's get jolly. Hashtag let's get jolly. You ain't got to put the apostrophe. Is your secret phrase of the day for November 11th, 2022. 22, man, with 22 entries on 11/11/22. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. There's some crazy stuff going on here today, guys. But you've had an hour, 34 minutes, 36 seconds. So it's time to count it down from 5, from 4, from 3, from 2, from 1, and 23. 23. Oh, shit. I got to be on. I'm clicking it. I'm on the wrong screen. Well, goodness gracious. And draw. Familiar faces, familiar names. Who's it going to be today, ladies and gentlemen? We see so many familiar diamond handers. Is it going to be somebody new, somebody old, somebody new, somebody old? April! Shout out. April, the Tribe Kangaroo. We appreciate you, Miss April Moultrie. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for hanging out in our space this morning as well. We were dropping knowledge bombs in the space this morning. April, send me your wallet address. I'll hook you up with. I didn't put out what I was sending. I don't know what I was sending. I'll look into giveaway while I got something good in there to hook you up with. Just send me your wallet. We'll get you all set up. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your support. You're the bomb.com. More than deserved. But my friends, you know the drill. That's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic. Put a bow on that sumbitch. Episode number 106 of The Door Show with the legendary TJ Laessig is officially over. No mas, no more. It's time to get on up and get on out. Before we do, a couple of things I need to remind you. Number 1, it is a fantastic, nay, fabulous, nay, fantabulous Friday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee. And I'm choosing to push around some PLP. That stands for peace, love, and positivity for those of you that are new to the acronym. And I humbly ask you do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness as you go on about this Friday as well. Why? Because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, and 0 of any of them other shit coins your happy degenerate ass cares to be invested in to do so right now. My friends, I hope you have. The legendary TJ Laessig hopes you have. ATERRIFIC. Rest of your Friday. Unless you have any other plans. Also, since it is Friday and I won't see you again at this here spot, same place, same time until Monday, make sure You leave the trials and the tribulations at the door of this week and burst through to this weekend with nothing but triumphs. My friends, quit using your weekends to escape the life you currently have and use it to build the one you've been dreaming about. All right? That's all I got. Appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you spending your time here. And I also remind you that at DHM, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Appreciate you, Diamond Hand fam. Thank you for sticking around, hanging out, listening to the legendary TJ. Appreciate you, TJ, again for sharing your knowledge and insights at the door. We will catch you guys on the flip, in the spaces, in the discords, in the voice chats, or wherever you might be building this beautiful place we call Web3. But until then, my friends, peace and love.